Hello people, I'm Ed Page, and welcome to the commentary video for my redubbing attempts of Yu-Gi-Oh GX Abridged. If you have not watched that video, click on the info card to go see it. But if you have watched the video, thank you so much. I honestly did not expect it to get as many views as it did and so much positive feedback. Like, I am honestly shocked. Like, I feel like I'm dreaming just looking at it. But yeah, so for this video, I'm going to go over my processes and thoughts during each clip I did so that you can get some more insight in my voice acting process and my video editing stuff and, you know, other stuff like that. Well, before I show any clip, the first thing I'm going to do is talk in general about what I was thinking making the video at all. I am a big fan of Yu-Gi-Oh GX Abridged, and I have been for so many years. Like, I don't even remember. Like, all I could say is, like, it was from a time before, episode 18 was the new one. Like, before that episode even came to existence, and the In the Booth recordings were coming up. Like, before even that, that's how long I was a fan of the series. Exit Dark One, and everyone involved was friggin' genius. Shady Vox as Jaden was one of the things I thought was really funny, and also X as Cyrus, but I figured since Jaden was more like in my vocal range, I remembered a bunch of the lines by heart, I could try dubbing those over. Now, I'm not going to say the exact reason why I chose to do this project when I did, but I can give you multiple reasons and you can draw your own conclusions. It could be because I've always wanted to do an abridged series like that, and I have on another channel attempted to try something like that, and sadly those clips are lost to time and I can't show you them anymore because of copyright. But this was my chance to reclaim some of the magic and innocence of those days. It could be because I am finally gaining more confidence in myself as a voice actor thanks to Agent Fluffy, and figured I could carry some of that confidence forward by attempting another project in my own control and see how it goes. It could be because I read a Google document talking about some not so good things that Shady Vox did and figured I'd do an informal audition to replace him. It could be that I like Shady Vox's vocal style and wanted to match his pace in something that wouldn't break my throat like button mash. It could be any of those reasons, really. But ultimately, my goal wasn't to be the best voice actor or the best editor or even the best dubber. I just wanted to see if I could do it. And do it I did, apparently, because you liked it and you want to see more of it. Maybe I will do some more dubbing of GX Abridged clips. Maybe I'll do another project. I don't know. We'll see where it takes us. But for now, let's get into the clips. Because I have some interesting stuff I want to say about each and every single one of these blessed clips. So, the first clip I'm going to start with is from episode 14.
I'll be taking this. You're lucky a card is all you're losing tonight. And your wallet.
What? You can't have my wallet?
Give me your wallet!
Okay, take the wallet!
Okay, admittedly, that clip wasn't really impressive objectively, but the reason, I chose it and decided not to skip it was because my video editor that I used for the video, Wondershare Filmora, has an AI feature that can separate vocals from background audio. And I figured this would be the perfect first test for that tool. Can I separate the vocal from the background audio in such a way that I don't have to resample the sound effects they used? And it turns out, yeah. It worked perfectly, at least in that clip, so I figured, why not do it? And, because my voice sounds so whiny and pathetic in most cases anyway, it fit the scene perfectly. Same episode, next clip.
I wonder what those blue bastards were talking about.
I think it was about the dual giant.
So what, you talk again now?
No, not really. It just kinda comes and goes.
So, that dual giant...
No. Chumley?
What the fuck? Is that your gimmick? You think you're funny? Huh? You fat fuck? look me in the eye and say one sentence. One sentence. I don't like you.
Okay, first off, I should explain the reason I used only that part of the clip. There was a lot more that came before the clip to give a little bit of context. The reason I didn't use that is because Shady voices multiple characters in that scene, and I kind of wanted to limit myself for my first outing. And also because Jaden is angry and screams a lot, and I kind of want to limit my screaming considering I live with my parents and I record a lot of my videos at 3 or 4 in the morning. But anyway, originally for that clip, I was going to do 2 passes, one where I voiced Jane and one where I voiced Chumley, but somehow I was caught up in my own momentum and started voicing Chumley right after the first Jaden line, so I just rolled with it. I figured as long as I kept in sync with the lip flaps, it was fine. Like, I wasn't perfectly in sync, and that's what video editing's for, but I didn't realize how much I could rely on video editing until later. So now let's move on to the third and final clip of episode 14.
So here's the plan. While Chumley distracts him with a game of checkers, I unmask him.
I don't think dual giants play checkers.
You don't know that, Cyrus.
We've been sitting here for hours. Can we please go and get some sleep?
No. We're waiting.
Yeah, this episode had quite a few of Shady using different accents or screaming or, you know, just doing different inflections that I couldn't keep up with. I figured I got 3 other episodes I want to do, so I'm just going to call it after this one. And at least I got the snarkiness at the end. And before I go on, I want to touch on something people are probably going to ask. The reason... There are multiple reasons I used in the booth recordings. One, they're the only versions of the GX Abridged episodes that are still up on the official channels. Everything else is a re-upload with varying quality or a chance of being flagged by Konami for takedown. Another reason kinda tacks onto the first reason. Because they're the only ones still up from the official channel, they're the only ones remaining with high quality audio, which I wanted to use. Another reason is because I wanted a better, like, concrete method of knowing, like, who voiced what character so as to match the lip movements and know who I'm allowed to dub. Because the day I dub an X character is the day I put my entire career on the line to say I'm better than someone who I have no business comparing myself to. It also helps that because they already put the boxes up anyway for their in the booth videos to go up, I might as well put my own video in there too to pretend I'm part of the team. Anyway, the next clip is from episode 15.
Jaden, hurry up! It's sandwich day!
And on a Friday? Friday, I'm so excited. Huh, which one should I take?
Careful, Jaden. There's some nasty flavors in there. You've got fish butt, steamed dust, grilled rock, and yesterday, someone pulled a sandwich out of a sandwich.
Really? What did that taste like?
Nobody knew.
Well, legend has it there's a delicious golden egg sandwich. And today I feel like...
How was it?
It tastes like Alexis's stupidity.
Really? That rich, huh? Did you guys say my name? My buns are twitching.
Man, those are some huge buns.
Yeah, I want to take a bite out of them.
I bet they taste awesome.
You know, I tried one once and they do. You guys are talking about the sandwiches, right?
Yes.
No. I mean, yes. Boobies!
Okay, there's a lot to unpack with this one. 15 through 17 were actually my favorite episodes, so those were the lines I was most excited to do because I memorized them by heart a lot. And that scene in particular, like the background separation wasn't as good. Like, it got the sound effects near the end, but it didn't get the music as good. It only got like one instrument. I'm just glad it separated itself decently enough that I could work with it. And I'm also surprised I synced up the lines as well as I did. You could see in my footage there's barely any cuts or freezes in the Tastes Like Alexis Stupidity part with the golden egg witch. So, like, yeah, you could tell how much of a super fan I was that I was able to get the timing down. And like I said, I wasn't trying to match Shady Vox's voice. I was trying to match the inflections and the emotional truth of the character, and I think I did. Especially in that scene. Anyway, next clip.
Nearly there. I can feel it.
Please, Jaden, finish me.
Alright, buddy, we'll do it together. Ready? Ready? Booyah! High card! I win. Hey, Alexis, you wanna play?
No thanks, I'm reading.
Did you know she could read a book?
I didn't even know she could hold a book. So my brother's missing. And now sandwiches are missing. Brother? Sandwiches. There must be a connection!
You okay?
Okay, I'm gonna stop here for a minute. I really wanted to do this scene because, like, I like those scenes that defy expectations. It's like, you'd think there's some sex going on and they're just playing cards. And, like I didn't think I was able to pull it off because I found myself, like, cringing in my head trying to say the lines. But, somehow I managed to make it work. Now the rest of the clip.
Here you go, kids. I made you some rice balls. You got 3 different flavors. Strawberry, chocolate, and antifreeze. Now dig in.
No, we should draw. I've been feeling lucky all day. I want strawberry. Yum. I got strawberry. It's the egg witch thief. I bet he wants strawberry. Stop, you thief! He's getting away with the strawberry.
Another example of background separation at its finest. It worked really well. I didn't even know what music that was, so like hell I was going to be able to re-download it. And the strawberry thing, where I just reused that clip of me saying strawberry, I found out from In the Booth that that's what Shady did to get that line joke going, so I did the same thing. And to be fair, that was pretty damn clever in the comedic sense. Anyway, next.
It's like he's trying to tell me something, I know it.
Me? Cyrus!
I know who you are, you blue-head nonce.
Friend!
Cyrus, I think he wants to duel.
What are you talking about, boy? I never said nothing about no duel.
No, nuh-uh, you said duel. You gotta do it now. That's the rules.
You're a cocky little sod, but I like you.
Alright, again, one of my favorite scenes, the Damon confrontation. I cut the clip down because a lot of the lines were Damon's and he was voiced by X. And again, I'm trying to replace Shady, not X. But, like you could tell by my attempt to match the emotional matrix that I totally got the feel for the scene. The only trouble I had was and this permeates across all clips, where sometimes the last syllable of someone's line will overlap with another person's line just in a way that I have to make an awkward cutoff when I put my line in, and that just kind of introduces little audible oddities, which some people may not notice, but to me it just kind of pisses me off. Anyway, enough of that. The reason I didn't do any more clips because there are other scenes where characters speak simultaneously, and I found out that despite my initial belief that it was like left channel, right channel, one for each actor, it was actually mono mix the whole time. So I couldn't exactly separate one actor from another like I could separate the background from the actors, so that kind of limited the clips I could do. Anyway, on to episode 16.
Hey, Cyrus! Keep it up, buddy! Cyrus! Cyrus! Cy! Bro! Dude! Amigo? Compadre? Cyrus? I don't think he can hear me.
Are you kidding? Everyone in the damn school can hear you!
What? I wasn't being that loud.
Actually, Jaden, you kind of hurt my...
Hey, that's great.
So for that one, I will admit I was a bit weak on the emotions side because, again, trying not to scream, I live with my parents. I know that's a flimsy excuse and that as an actor I should go beyond that, but like life gives me limitations and I gotta play with them. This actually took me 2 tries to do because the first try I forgot to mute the recording from the other actor and that kind of messed me up. I also cut this clip down because the beginning clip had a Bastion voice, and while Bastion is a character done by Shady that I could have dubbed, I chose not to because I figured if on the off chance I somehow royally screwed everything up, I didn't want to add fuel to the fire by attempting an accent and failing miserably. Anyway, next clip.
Jaden, are you okay? You've been staring at that card for hours!
Yeah, I've just been thinking about Yugi's deck.
I know, right? The king of games is trying...
This is that bastard that gave me this card. It's the perfect opportunity to put it back.
What? Why would you do that?
You don't understand. I've tried trading it, I've tried selling it, I've tried yelling at it, I've tried mailing it to Australia. The damn thing's like Droopy Cyrus. It always finds me.
There's no way you can do it. There's too much security.
We have to try. You wanna try with me? You wanna try putting a card back in Yugi's deck? You wanna try getting past security? Huh? Huh?
Fuck off.
Okay, for this one, I'm going to be a little bit more technical. Some of the lines in that one were actually sped up and or slowed down. You take a look at a screenshot of my editing timeline. The blue highlighted clips of my audio are the ones that are slowed down, and the orange highlighted clips of my audio are the ones that are sped up. See, even though I memorize the lines by heart, the pace is always something that gets me a little bit pushed off. And so like when I get the sync off, like I have to edit the audio to match, because remember, I'm not just acting, I'm dubbing. I could have like covered my tracks by editing the video clip speed to match my actual voice, but I think that would have made it look more awkward than I made it sound on the final product. But I will admit, like, the one part I've always wanted to do was that bit at the end was like, UAJ with me, UAJB, that was, again, one of the lines, like, I practiced it over and over again, partly because I wanted to do it right, but also because I wanted to get used to saying it without laughing my ass off. That's the struggle of being a comedy actor, trying not to laugh at your own lines. Anyway, next clip.
Come on, Rapunzel, confess. Why'd you do it?
I didn't steal the deck. Honest, I promise. Someone broke in and took it. We have to get it back.
We?
You have to get it back.
Do we have any clues?
They broke the glass.
They broke the glass. All right, guys, we need an armadillo, a chess piece, and a car. Don't worry, Professor Crowler. We won't mess this up.
There was actually more stuff after this, but they were talking pretty fast, and Bastion was involved, so I kind of didn't want to do it. But I think for that scene, it kind of speaks for itself. Like, it's like I'm playing off of the energy of the other actor, even though we're not in the same project. But anyway, speaking of actors that I'm not dubbing over, this next clip has a little Karibo in it.
You'd better believe it's me and my deck, Jaden. Were Dimitri summoned the almighty, powerful, dark magician of chaos?
Oh, you mean that banned card? The card's banned? Dark Magician I can't yet one that Yugi wouldn't summon because he knows it's banned? Yeah, Dimitri would summon that card because Dimitri's a fucking idiot.
Well, would Dimitri summon Karibo in attack mode?
Yeah, he would, because Dimitri's a fucking idiot.
Jaden, you shouldn't be so harsh on the guy.
Well, you know, if he was here, I'm sure he'd say something.
You know he's struggling to fit in.
Yeah, well, didn't struggle fitting into his mama.
Excuse me.
I plowed your mother.
Shut up, Jaden.
That's Dimitri. That's what he sounds like.
I would have continued from there, but the rest of the clip was the actors kind of overlapping each other. I didn't want to deal with that editing headache. And I was already dealing with an editing headache in that script because when I went back to put my lines in, I found that there were some lines I did too slow and other lines I did too fast. So once again, I had to change the speed of my audio clips to match. At least this time, with one or two exceptions, it was a bit more subtle. But all the freeze frames I had to put in just to cover up the fact that I got some of the pacing wrong. Like, I felt like I would have did the line more justice had I been allowed to go at my own pace, but like there was the handicap of having to match the lip movements. And I'm ready to admit that there's a handicap there, but despite that, I think I did pretty well given the circumstances. Next.
Yo, what's up, dog?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's time to throw up and get your gay on.
I don't even sound anything like that!
I don't even sound anything like...
Well, we got Yugi's dad back and Dimitri's in hospital. Everything turned out great.
Jaden, did you remember to put Wing Karibo back in Yugi's deck? You know, like you wanted to this whole time?
Fuck!
Okay, the only thing I can comment on here is like the first part. It actually took me 2 takes to get the screaming takes right. Here's a sample of my first take. I don't even sound anything like that! I can't do that. And it's actually why you see me holding my throat like this, because I'm trying to like come across as angry and yet at the same time not thrash my throat, because I'm supposed to be screaming in anger, but at the same time I'm trying to get across I'm screaming in anger while also not waking up mom and dad, like I said before. And this last selection of clips comes from episode 17.
Check that out, Jaden. Looks like you have someone new to duel. What do you think about that?
Yeah! Hey Blair, welcome to the Slifer Door. I'm Jaden. Just listen to me and you'll be okay.
I listen to you, Jada.
Brandon, don't be a kiss ass.
Yeah, Brandon, what the hell? What a dick!
Okay, that one, I don't even know if it's good anymore, to be honest, because, like, I feel like the AI kind of carried most of the impressiveness of that clip because it separated the explosion from the dialogue in a seamless way so that I could talk over it in a good way. And then I had to speed up Brandon, don't be a kiss ass. So I feel like I could have done better, but like I feel like if you give me a clip with like only 2 lines, you're not giving me much room to prove how good I am. And to counteract that, this next clip is all my lines.
Wow, Blair has a real man boner for Zane. It was the hardest bromance I've ever seen. It was practically penetrating me. Speaking of, hey Blair, how's it go? Oh, you son of a bitch, you do not ignore me.
I will admit I was kind of cheating the first half because it was a panning shot and a far shot where the mouths don't move. I could kind of use any pace I wanted. In fact, I didn't really have to match any pace until it was practically penetrating me. And even then I kind of slipped a little bit. I think in terms of emotion, I got it right again. But like, at least I didn't have to do any major speed adjustments. Now, for this next clip, we're actually going to have me working off of the female actor. Who was it again? Juicy Flanagan?
So let me get this straight. You're a girl.
Yeah.
So when you was talking about Zane earlier, you wasn't...
Nope.
You were actually...
Yeah.
Ha! Gross.
You can't tell anyone I'm a girl.
Why not?
Because it's a secret.
Well, why is it a secret?
Because it is.
But I like to be told secrets.
Well, that's tough shit, because I'm not telling you.
If I beat you in a duel, will you tell me?
Well, sure, because there's no piss-ass way in hell you're gonna beat me in a duel.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, that one, once again had to be speed edited, but at least once again, it was hard to tell. It was very subtle. So I think I saved myself with that because I kept on pace and I kept to the emotional range of Jaden from that. There was that one bit where I flubbed the line. Because I don't think they said the word earlier in the beginning part. So that kind of threw off my pacing a little bit, but I think I saved it in the end. And had you showed episode 17 with that bit redubbed, just that bit with my redub and get rid of the in the boot stuff, I don't think you could tell that it wasn't me initially. And now the last clip that makes me cringe.
Oh, Miss Maiden, your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Could you teach me?
I could teach you, but I'd have to charge.
Yeah, I give the background separation a 9 out of 10. There were still some remnants of the original dialogue in there, but you could barely tell unless you were paying attention. And, like, I figured since I was voicing Jaden for a lot of the clips, I figured I'd voice not Jaden here and see what happens. And I think I laid on the smooth romantic charm of Elemental Hero Avion to a satisfactory extent. So I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and I think I might actually do more GX Abridged dubs to push my limits. Maybe I will try some of the accents and different voice dialects and stuff. But until next time I literally do anything, thank you all for watching. Like, just thank you in general for being supportive of me fulfilling a weird, I don't know if it's teen or young adult fantasy of doing weird stuff on the internet. Yeah, remember to vote. Check you later. Peace.